Okay.
Oh, you didn't do a countdown.
Nope. Just straight into it.
All right. This
I'm
marks.
debating.
Wait, are we allowed to show this on camera?
What? I don't even know what.
This is non-alcoholic beer.
Drink responsibly. I think we could show it on cancer.
I don't know. On cancer? Yeah, dude,
I haven't
probably.
even drank anything yet.
Liar. I think so too. Maybe not though.
I'm pretty
Who
sure we're
fucking
good as
cares?
long as we say drink responsibly or something. But
Yeah, disclaimer: don't
since
underage drink.
since Nick has a lot and I only have one normal beverage, I have this for the people that are looking. If you're driving, don't look at the screen, and if you're also driving,
Unsafe.
don't look at the YouTube version. Listen to it on. I think we're planning on putting on this on Spotify somehow. Maybe
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just
really
on
know how to do
YouTube right
that.
away, but we'll figure it out. But I got this teeny tiny bottle of Tito's that's like very close to being empty.
Seth drank all that just before we started, down to that point.
No, don't lie to the people. We're supposed to be drinking responsibly, but I am going to take a shot right now.
Do it.
I'm not
Take a
excited for
fat
this one.
swig.
I'm not excited for this one, buddy.
Honestly, I hope you puke. That'd be hilarious, dude.
Oh, that
I
did
think
not.
you take shots. You take shots pretty well. Maybe not.
Fire!
Maybe
No,
not.
I played that up for the camera. You're welcome, camera
okay.
people. I don't even know. Can you?
Dude, last
Before
time
and after,
I took
is that a lot more or a lot less? I can't even tell.
You didn't even drink any, dude. That's the same amount in there.
You
Shoot!
You reminded me.
We were at a
I can
street
feel
dance.
it. I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
again.
you warm.
I'm doing
We were
it
at a
again.
street dance, and my friend had shooters, and I took it, and then I almost vomited it up right away, dude. I can't take. I'm not good at shots anymore. I was never really that good at it, but my ability is definitely went down.
Now look at it.
Dude, just finish it off at this point.
We gotta save some for the rest of the show, Nick.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah. Well, we just really sip slow on that beer, though.
Yeah, that's
On
the
that
plan.
brew, boy.
For the people, I guess. Do I start it now, or should we just? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mildly Mature podcast.
We're celebrating today.
We are celebrating. We have planned it out, and we brought brewskis. I got my singular cider boy.
Here. Wait, are you on the? Am I on this side of the screen for you? We could virtual cheat.
You got to go the other side.
Oh shit! See, it's app. Well, you're the one recording, so that's fine.
So we got to do this. Ding.
Clink. Oh wow, dude.
For the people that are listening to this audio only, you're missing out. That was sick.
We just clinked beers virtually, dude.
But the reason we're celebrating and we're drinking is because we've recorded. This is what, episode 4?
Yes, sir. And I can't wait till we lose track. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is episode 4. This is going to be the buffer episode. So theoretically, from whatever we decide, before we film the next podcast, hopefully, episodes 1 through 3 will be on YouTube at the least. Maybe on more stuff.
At least
yay! Launch party!
Dude. Launch party, dude. Well, this will be a week later for everyone else, but still.
For everyone else,
that's delightful. It's Friday.
We're launch party for successfully doing it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it is the first time. We were gonna do it Wednesday, but I had dinner.
Yeah, I feel like
mom or dad. I mean,
I feel like now that we have this buffer episode, the stress is gonna be on because it's gonna be like, we need to find a time to do it at least.
Yeah, right. The pressure is there.
What? So it might get kind of crazy.
Yeah, it might get fucking crazy, dude. We'll have to do 2 1 week just to kind of get a little extra space on it.
Maybe. Who knows?
A Monday and a Friday or some shit. But
who knows?
But yep, dude. I actually wrote down some stuff this week.
Oh crap!
Dude.
The roles have been
because last time we were talking about how there's no philosophers alive anymore because you're talking about Bo Burnham was kind of one. Yeah. And I googled some, and I think they're actually all dead, but they're the closest ones that were alive. Noam Chomsky is one. He talks about, you know what linguistic theory is?
I have an assumption of what it is, but
I don't really
I
know
couldn't
what
tell
it
you the
is,
exact
to be
definition.
completely honest. But yeah, I
I'm
looked up
assuming
a
it has
bunch.
something to do with words.
That's right. It's about how like it's not learned necessarily. Like there's some like humans can communicate. They know how to communicate differently than animals for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what separates us. Apparently, it talks about how like kids can form like kind of complex sentences even though they don't even understand how it works yet, and then it's just like inherited or something. I don't know. Noam Chomsky seems kind of like a prick, dude. I was
Yeah.
watching old videos of him.
Uh,
He like insults other he was on like a talk show with some like physicist or something like that, and then the physicist asked him a question, and instead of answering, he's just like, that doesn't matter, that's not a real question. What? You can't just say
okay.
that, dude. It was a legit
there was
question.
I can't remember what I bought a book a while ago on a philosopher that a philosopher wrote that I saw like a snippet of from some video that was going into psychology. And I was like, dang, that seems really interesting. I'm gonna buy that book. And then I read the book, and it's so boring because it was written by a dude that I think that's the main problem with all the older philosophers. One, they're like old, so everything they wrote down was like it's hard to read. Let's just say
Yeah,
that
it's a
much.
different.
Because
Also, I feel
they're
like they
talking in olden ways, and then philosophers I feel like are also, at least the one I read, felt like he had a huge ego on him, so he was using
yeah.
like confusing words just to be a dick. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I was just gonna say that he's using like
he's like,
big
well,
words when he doesn't need
yeah,
to.
he's like, oh, why didn't you just say this instead of using a word that anyway? But
He uses $1 million words when he should be using
yeah,
$5 words.
but the book I
Yeah.
was reading was basically like I can't remember. It's like something of the oppressed. I can't even remember what the philosopher's name
Do you remember
was.
who the philosopher was?
I can grab the book. It's literally right over there, but I don't want to.
Wait,
It's like
wait.
something Ferrari. I'll grab it.
I
Keep
might
the
have heard of
audience
him.
entertained.
Okay. Uh.
That was a sick. That was a sick 5 seconds of like you giving I have to shit face.
Yeah. That's
But
what I
no,
was
it
doing.
is Pedigree of the Oppressed by Paulo Freire. I don't know if that's
Never
how you
heard of that
pronounce
guy.
it. Very
Head
difficult
doggy,
read for
dude.
me at least. But some of the stuff he was saying kind of made sense. A lot of it was about how the founding fathers, when they decided to make public schools,
The
didn't
founding
do
fathers.
schooling right. But then I was like,
Then Rockefeller came in and saved us,
but
huh?
then he also just like didn't give any good like alternatives, like how do we fix this. He just said, oh, this situation we're in is fucked. And then everyone's like, okay.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah, I
just
agree.
like, he didn't go like, this is how we fix it. He kind
Nope.
of
He's
did,
just
but
like,
he didn't put out like any cool plans. But basically, the whole book is about our schooling system and how it's like designed to
great
treat
workers.
kids like they're stupid and like shove
Oh.
knowledge in their minds. And then the way that schools are set up is it's like the teacher, no matter what, from like a very young age, you're being taught like there's a hierarchy, and like the person that's above you knows everything, is better than you, and there's like this huge power dynamic of all that. And he was basically saying that should not be taught at younger. Like obviously, the teacher should be the teacher, but the relationship shouldn't be like a teacher-student relationship. It'd be like a
Romantic
student-teacher
relationship.
and teacher-student relationship where like everyone's learning like together, basically.
Ah.
Instead of being like, here's a fucking notebook, write everything down and just like bank all this information in your brain. It should be like asking questions to kids and being like, and then coming to the conclusion together type of thing.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
That
very,
makes sense,
very
dude. He's
long
right.
read, but
You read the whole thing, actually?
I did. I bought this like a year
Holy.
ago, and it is difficult. I'll let you borrow it, and we'll see how long it takes you to read it. It's a not fun read.
It's gonna take me 60 years to read that book, dude.
It took me a fat minute just because I'm like, I can't with this guy right now. His words are too complex.
No, dude.
And I'm drunk.
Yeah,
I only drank this. I only drank those 2 shots are hitting me for the audience.
Yeah, dude, I can tell.
Oh,
easy.
Okay, dude, calm down there.
You're acting like a slut, dude. Honestly.
Okay, calm down. Calm down there. What are you doing?
Dude, I think I have a booger stuck in my leg hair. To be quite honest with you.
Huh? How does that even happen?
I don't know, man. It's fucking gross, though. I was itching my leg. I thought it was a scab coming off, but ew, dude.
I was thinking.
Dude, that was earwax, bro. It's fucking.
I was thinking I'm about to.
I don't think you can see it on camera, but.
I hope not. Your legs better not be up in the air for the camera to see.
I can't get it up that high right now.
Put it down. I don't want to see it. I don't think anyone wants to see it. Stop.
Right there. Do you see how it looks? I wish I could fucking zoom in.
I saw it.
It looks like earwax.
I'll zoom in and post. This will be a TikTok or a YouTube short or something, and I'll fucking I'll enhance it so you can see it.
Fuck yeah, dude, CSI.
Yeah. So I think I still need to do a bunch of work for editing before the first episode comes out. We haven't decided what day episodes are coming out, so we got a lot to do in the next week. Let's just say that much.
Yeah, maybe we'll have like another 2 buffers by the time we're fucking ready. So this will actually be.
We just got drunk for 2 episodes from now. Where you're like, we're launching again, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna get drunk on camera twice. Yeah.
No, but I think the next podcast, for the people that are watching visually, the background of mine might change.
Why's that?
Because I'm moving.
Are you really?
My desk location.
Oh, dude, cock. Dude. You're a cock for that. Like you haven't even bought a car yet. It's all happening too fast. It's the wrong order.
I'm flying there and moving in permanently. No car.
Sick, dude.
And by flying, I mean about 20 feet that direction.
Why are you moving your desk?
I just
felt like a change of scenery.
Yeah, there's a few different reasons. The podcast is a big one. Mainly because if I move it over there, I don't have this whole walkway behind me, so I don't have to be like, everyone else in the house, do not come over here. Don't come over here. That's the main reason.
That's a pretty good reason. I have a room, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
the only place I can move my desk is right there, and it's just a blank wall corner. I have a window over here, so it's a lot less depressing.
One thing that did happen since the last time we talked on a podcast is it was somebody's birthday. Oh,
it was my birthday. 26, baby.
I slept on that couch behind him. It was surprisingly comfortable.
Still stinks.
You don't have to call me out like that. You don't have to call me out like that, man.
You're about my brother's friends are coming tonight, so it's gonna stink for a different reason after today. Look at what I got for my birthday, though. I know I just showed you. Got some fucking blades, son.
Oh, I thought I was gonna.
I don't want to cut anyone through the camera, but it's pretty sick. Look at that. Stainless steel. Genuine. An Asian dude in some mountains made this for me. Sent him a pigeon, a letter with a pigeon. Or a pigeon carrying.
Made it all the way to Japan?
Yeah, the pigeon actually carried it back. It was crazy, dude. It was a lot bigger when I got back.
Beefed it up with steroids or something.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, it only took 2 days.
Wicked fast pigeon. You gotta get updraft or something. But yeah, I have 4 swords now, and last week I had 0 swords.
Which this kind of sucks for me because I had 2, and now
I got 4.
He's got double all of a sudden.
Yep. Yeah.
So
my fiance's dad, my future father-in-law, he's the kind of guy where like you tell him you like something once, and then he brings you 10 of the thing.
I thought you liked Honey Nut Cheerios.
I
No,
don't.
I was just trying to get rid of them out of the cupboard, and now there's
Yeah.
7 of them.
Yeah, dude. Like I didn't like it that much. But yeah, it's very thoughtful. It's pretty nice actually. There's some dope swords. I don't know what their slicing power is, but I'm afraid to swing them like too hard in case like the blade comes out and impales me or something.
That's what a lot of people.
I've heard.
Yeah, when I was first getting into swords, that was like one of the thing that people said. They're like, buy a really cheap one to start with, because everyone knows at the end of the day, the person buying the sword wants to use it, and the first time they use a sword, they're gonna use it way too much, and it's gonna break, and then you'll actually or rust or be bad. And then by the time you're like, all right, I understand how to take care of a sword now, then your piece of shit $90 sword will be like broken in 17 pieces, and you'll be ready for a big boy one. So that's what I did.
Yeah, I'm not a big sword community guy. How much is your nice sword?
It was like, I think like.
You bought it from the Renaissance, right? Or
yeah,
no?
it was hand forged by a guy that I can't remember what his name was.
Frederick Douglass.
But that cost like, it's like, I think like after tax it was like $380 or something around that. So it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't. I know there's like probably swords out there that cost way more, but
yeah, depends on where they're making them. I want some dude in the mountains to make it, and where they gotta like do the bellows to keep the shit hot. You know, like in not Naruto, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, you want to do like Sasuke
did? Nope, wait, Sasuke's from Naruto too. Fuck.
Big fan. Big fan.
I like Naruto more. There's way more episodes. That's why I get the names mixed up. But
dang.
But yeah, like him, dude. Except I don't know where I can find any meteorites. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit tough.
I think that I don't know if it was a game theory or what, but I think someone did a theory on it, and they're like, if you actually built a sword out of a meteor, it would be like the worst sword ever.
Oh really?
It'd be so brittle or something.
That
it'd like break after you hit one person with it.
No, they didn't make it right.
But no, but then they said, but then they're like, but then the show actually did it right, because they mentioned that he had to like forge the blade, like the meteor shards in with this other type of metal, and that's what they did in the show or something like that.
Oh,
she's like, and now the sword is good, but you can't make an actual meteorite sword because dog doo doo,
because it'll break. I guess it's just a rock.
Complete sidestep. Now that it's launched, I was thinking about this literally 15 minutes ago before we started. You jumped on to get on this. Now that it's launched, if this gets somewhat popular, are you worried that people are going to write fanfics about us?
No.
Because I'm writing them already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you already got a collection built. Fucking sicko. No, I honestly don't think that'll ever happen. People writing fanfics. People even do that anymore?
Yeah.
I feel like that was more of a Tumblr era thing.
No, I'm pretty sure people still do that.
Yeah, and you probably would know,
huh? I know for a fact people do that because, you know.
No, yeah. No. Are you gonna dig yourself out of this?
I know that because there's other you know what's the channel called? There's a bunch of YouTube channels that I watch that
YouPorn.
Nope. YouTube. Oh. Shoot. Where this is being hosted right now.
And we're gonna put this on YouPorn too, dude. Have you seen there's like Minecraft playthroughs on Pornhub and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've never seen them, but like you're not the first person to tell me that. So
yeah.
I'm about to do some research tonight, I guess.
Yeah. I'm looking for Minecraft, I swear. Your mom
People told me that episode 13 of I don't even know who would post that.
The Jungle Chronicles. Mr. Captain Sparkles, dude. I used to watch him when I was younger.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he posts on Pornhub. I'm like, what?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I highly doubt it.
From there, I used to watch Captain Sparkles hella. He was a Minecraft
dude. Have you seen the new Minecraft people?
Excuse me.
They're like I don't know if they're considered the new Minecraft people, but like the people that I watch now every once in a while now, they're all from like what is it, like the Hermitcraft series? It's like a big server full of a bunch of YouTubers.
Oh, cool.
And they're just do stuff, and it's like pretty cool actually. Like they have their own like shopping centers and stuff that they build. So it's like,
Sweet.
oh, you
Not like a
want
villager slave farm,
well,
like
they all
it's a
have their own, right? But then it's just
oh,
like, oh, I made a farm specifically for Dark Prismarine, and then they'll like make a shop in a shopping district that everyone agrees like this
this is the
5 chunks is for people to make buildings just to make shops for other people to buy stuff.
oh,
So it's like,
cool.
oh, I don't want to go actually mine for all this stuff, but someone else did it for me. I'll just pay them like 20 diamonds for 2 stacks of it or something like that.
That's how capitalism works.
Yes, sir.
Fun fact for you.
Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. There's like 2 or 3 that I've watched every once in a while.
2 or 3
And
people?
yeah, like
Or
they're all on. Yeah, I've watched probably like 100 episodes combined.
Damn, bro! I
But
can't believe
like,
you watch Minecraft
dude,
playthroughs.
I'm telling you, like, there's what's his name? Mumbo Jumbo. Shout out. He makes some sick redstone stuff, like stuff that I'm like, how do you even think to do this?
Yeah, I feel like you like actually have to have like
He's got
like an engineering degree.
yeah, dude.
Honestly,
I don't
with the
like
redstone shit. It's crazy.
he made like a thing, like a giant warehouse where if like someone puts in a certain type of piece of paper, it will like go into the warehouse, grab the item, put it in a shulker box, and then push the shulker box back to you, and then you'll have like 16 items of whatever you just bought. So it's just like, how do you even
so like does the math even?
Yeah, it'll just be like,
whoa.
You'll be like, give it a piece of paper, and it will be like, woo, go back in this giant warehouse, and it just gives you what you wanted, and it's just like, what?
Holy shit, dude. I like that kind of stuff in Minecraft because I've done the, building a house, being the Ender Dragon 100 times, but yeah, it gets old. I used to play this one called it was like the Technic pack. It was like a Minecraft launcher that automatically loaded up mods for you, and that one was pretty much like industrial Minecraft, where you could build like quarries and like you'd have like pipes and shit to like have all the stuff move through. It was dope. I used to play it a lot.
Yeah, now all I see, apparently they must have done something because I keep seeing random videos of. Apparently they must have done something with railroads in the newest update. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Yeah, where it's just like people like spinning stuff and then just launching them. I'm like, I don't know what this is from, but it looks cool. So.
Yeah, dude, what percentage of Minecraft YouTubers are
PDF file?
If you had to guess. 80%.
80? Holy shit.
80% of them are pedophiles.
80. Okay, let's not burn any bridges on episode 4, all right? What if
you don't really see us doing any collabs with fucking Minecraft playthroughs.
You don't know.
Yes.
Well, we'll just say this. If you can collab with us if you're not a PDF file. There we go.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Cut to 10 years from now.
Standard.
Cut to 10 years from now. Where we're in a bunch of controversy because someone we played Minecraft with turned out to be touching kids.
Yeah, dude. How are you supposed to vet that?
First of all, what's with this year and there being so many people being outed for being like creepy online?
Well,
I don't know what it is this year specifically. It feels like every other week someone gets outed.
I think it kind of happened in like 2020 too. A whole bunch of people got exposed. I think it was more like celebrities and shit, but
yeah, like
now it's just been a wave of YouTubers and
it's just like everyone I think yeah, there's just like a lot of people are getting called out recently for just being weird or being PDF file. I don't know if we could say that actually, because everyone online always says PDF file.
You're right. Just like how you have to say a different word for ending your own life. You can't say that apparently.
Man, we're really gonna get demonetized on the launch.
Is it just the videos that get demonetized, or is it the whole channel?
I have no clue.
Yeah, what the fuck, yeah, neither of us post videos.
Time to start going back to the old videos and censoring every time we say it.
Which slurs can I say in a YouTube video?
Oh
Google
no.
it quick. Dude, no hate speech on YouTube.
One thing that I thought, well, I didn't think of it. That yeah, I'll just go back and I don't even know how we're gonna do it, but I'll figure something out. Just be like, eat
For what?
every time we say
Beep.
PDF file.
Yeah, I don't know what to do over that.
I'll just do something,
Just
or
bleep it
I'll
out.
just like say, just bleep it out with a clip of me saying PDF file.
PDF file. File's done. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, episode 4, and I feel like we're gonna run out of things to talk about by episode 10.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some people who have podcasts and they're like on episode fucking like over 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess a lot of them have guests at that point, but I think they still get pretty far. A lot of them just raw dog.
Yeah, we're just gonna end up talking about whatever's happening in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine how it is for the people who have solo podcasts. You just have to sit there alone and yap for an hour.
I've been literally all day today. Not all day today, but a good chunk of today, I was literally like at work doing my stuff, and in the back of my head, I'm like, crap, I need to come up with like 3 video ideas for another YouTube channel that I'm working on. I'm just like, what am I gonna do for this? So like, how am I gonna find time to do this, this, this? And I'm just like, I can't imagine doing long form content by myself, just myself, for that long.
Yeah.
Because eventually you just have to start tapping into like reacting to X, reacting to Y, because there's just like nothing.
Or you just pay someone else to come up with the ideas for you, and then you just do it. Which, I mean, I guess it works. But
yeah, I mean,
that'd be tough.
It is really weird that a lot of people, I think like TikTok specifically, the community like hates each other because they're like, it's like a bunch of people that just like straight up rip other people's videos, and they just like say line for line whatever they're saying in their video.
Oh,
You're stealing my content idea. You're stealing my content idea.
It's like, did you trademark it, bitch? No.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of weird that you're doing that word for word, picture for picture, but like,
yeah, dude.
At the end of the day, there's only so much content you could put out there.
Right, right.
I'm a big fan of what
steal the idea, dude.
Some people say, where they don't steal it. It's like the technique is like grab and twist. You know what I mean?
You're talking about itching your nuts or what?
No, well, that too. But
yes, sir.
No, but like if you're gonna steal someone's content, at least put like a small twist on it, so it's like not just straight picture for picture, bar for barring it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. It's like ethically stealing.
Yeah.
You're like taking what they say and then just kind of mixing it up a little bit, which I think is okay.
Don't worry, guys. By next, oh, dude, that's what we should do for like a few episodes. That'd be so funny.
Just start stealing.
No. Just going on to like ChatGPT or like Google Gemini or some sort of AI, just being like, give me like 5 podcast topics.
Dude, it's probably gonna be like politics or. No,
I bet it would come
ChatGPT is not that original.
I tried to do that once. I should have recorded that. That would have been a really good something. But there was a while ago where I was like really into like trying to make music. And at one point there's at one point where I tried to get ChatGPT to make a song for me. I'd be like, all right, what do we need right now? And I'm like, oh, we'll start off with like a drum beat. I'm like, all right, pick like a type of sound drum you want me to do, and then like I like put like a bunch of X's across the screen. I'm like, remove the X's of what beat I should put the snare drum on, type of thing.
Oh, cool.
And I did stuff like that. The beat was absolutely terrible.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seemed like you're going in the right direction there.
It was kind of cool though, because I was working with him. I'm like, oh, maybe it will actually come up with something like it's actually following my stuff, which is kind of scary to a degree. I mean, I had to remind it 7,000 times of what format I wanted it to put it in, because otherwise it'd just be like, make the format like this, and I'd be like, there's more than 4 bars in a song, my guy. Put more than that.
Yeah, ChatGPT's, or just the AI stuff is actually pretty. It's all right. It does like like C level of whatever it is you're trying to ask it to do. It's just like
Yeah.
kind of mid, but
And
people who like don't know about whatever it is, like if you ask ChatGPT to write an essay and someone like never reads essays, they'll read the ChatGPT one and probably think it's all right, but if you
the
like
weird thing is
actually do
too,
the thing, it's
yeah, once you
ass.
actually start paying attention to what AI can do, kind of like I think like images is like a really good
Yeah, the image ones are
example.
sick.
But like once you start realizing what it can do, it's really really easy to spot. Like you could just be like, oh, that's a AI generated image, or that's an AI generated block of text.
Dude, I've heard a lot of AI Joe Rogan ads on. We were watching YouTube, and it was like Joe Rogan's voice talking about a
That's
mosquito
been a
killer
big,
thing.
that's been a huge problem with YouTube. I think like a lot of ads have been like that. Well, they'll be like someone's using like an AI Mr. Beast or an AI Joe Rogan or AI whoever to sell their product, and it's just like, I don't know. I feel like one of these days it's gonna hit someone a little too hard, and like AIs are gonna get outlawed really hard, like really fast. Because
And
like,
then the Terminator happens,
yeah,
dude.
currently, I don't think many governments. I know the U.S. isn't doing jack shit about it. I don't know about any other
Nope.
place else, but I feel like it's gonna get to a point where like if they don't do something about it, bad things are gonna start happening. Because
What?
like, just like in general, like, because have you just the amount of evolution that AI images have had, like from last year to
Yeah.
like today, is crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
it started figuring out
I've
how to
seen
do
them.
text and shit like that, and like
Like
fingers.
in the image. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it started to how like it's getting good, and that's scary.
Yeah, I watched a video of a guy talking about how they like train it pretty much, and like it trained it like learned how to get like the yeses rather than what they were actually trying to get it to do. So like, fuck, I don't know it well enough to actually explain it. But they were like trying to get it to like do, let's just say it was trying to run stoplights, and they're like do green before red, and then it learned not how a stoplight worked, but how to get like a good job instead of a you're wrong.
Yeah,
So it didn't like actually figure it out. You know what I
that's
mean?
that's kind of how a lot of them work. And um, for my job, I did do a few quick courses on like how Google did theirs, and they have a few different models of how they train theirs. And the one that kind of
Mm,
scares me is they actually wrote two different AIs. One that is purely just making images, and the other
okay.
one is just trying to figure out if the image the first one made was an AI image or not.
Oh,
And that's
weird.
how
Okay.
and it's like a competition between the two AIs, so it's like a continuously getting better thing where like,
Uh huh.
so it's like this one generates an image, can AI
Can he
2,
tell?
can he tell that that image is AI generated? And if he says it is, and it is an AI generated image, and this one loses, and then it tries harder, type of thing.
Ah, yeah,
So it
yeah.
just keeps going and going and going
Till it
until
figures
like
it out.
only the AI is gonna be able to know if it's an AI generated image or not.
That bro, porn's about to get
Yeah.
crazy. Porn's about to get crazy.
That sounds really illegal though.
Yeah, porn.
Oh no. People aren't gonna be
Oh yeah,
writing
you.
fanfics about us. They're gonna be making AI porn of us.
Oh yeah, actually, I don't like that one. I don't like that. Yeah, the people, people are like when chicks got like OnlyFans and like, well, what if you have kids? It's not gonna matter because everyone can just AI your mom's face getting like railed by some dude.
That is not a thought I
Oh,
want to think about.
hey,
Speaking of OnlyFans though, I
you
had
started
a
one finally or what?
yeah, finally I started one at OnlyFans. No, I didn't start one.
Seth.net, dude.
um I think OnlyFans has gone out of control. That I don't know if
Wow,
it's
dude.
just you or just me or what's going on here, but I feel like I can't go anywhere on the internet without seeing
Some thought, dude.
some
Yeah.
random person advertising theirs. Like, how is there this much of a market where at like 1 out of 10 girls online can do this.
Because there's so many DJs, dude.
No, dude, it's mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. We should put this on OnlyFans. Let's reform OnlyFans. It'll be a new podcast platform.
Podcast platform. OnlyFans.
Yeah, instead of Patreon, just subscribe to our OnlyFans.
We don't do porn. We just post selfies and the raw footage that, exclusive clips.
Mm-hmm.
An exclusive 10-minute after talk.
Yeah. Well, you know what we should do? We wait till we get famous off of this, or we have some influence, and then we say we're starting an OnlyFans, and then don't tell them what's going to be inside. Then a bunch of people will buy it, and it'll just be the episodes of this.
Remember,
and then they'll be like, "Oh,
remember
$100,000."
Remember how literally, I think it was last episode we were talking about. I can't remember if it was last episode or the episode before that. We were talking about not wanting to scam our fucking audiences.
No, this is different. We were talking about not.
We're drunk. Okay.
No.
Anything we're saying here doesn't count.
Not selling bad products. This is different.
But we just want to trick everyone into thinking we're gonna see Nick's toes.
We're not lying. We're not lying, technically, dude.
Technically,
we'll this is our OnlyFans.
Right. This is your warning. This is your warning here now. If we ever started OnlyFans in the future,
it's not going to be porn.
We'll know this is the real fans that will know not to sub to it, or sub to it because you want to see an extra 10 minutes of whatever. But
it's like what people do for Patreons. You know what Patreon is, right?
Yeah, well, Patreon, you
doesn't have that whole
you can go on and you can go on to Patreon and you can see. I think you can see you can't see the content, but you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see the block where the video goes, and it says become a member to see this, and then you can kind of see the tag or whatever on it. I don't know granted, I haven't done anything on OnlyFans, so I don't know if you can. Maybe.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the ride of the boat the other day. Oops, said his name.
I'll blur it out. I realize I'm gonna have to go through all of this and listen very hard 3 times in a row and just be like, do we say any name? Yeah. My cat's coming to say hello.
Yeah. That'll be something eventually we can just pay someone else to do. Edit our videos. Scale, dude. Scaling horizontally instead of vertically. You know what that means? I can hear your cat meowing, dude.
I'm going to have to throw him off the desk pretty soon because he's
staring
at me. He's literally right here.
Oh, shit.
He's, been very needy in the last day and a half. I don't know why.
Dude, how old is your cat?
20. He's an old man.
That's older than my sister, bro.
No, we got these cats when I was 5 years old.
Holy shit.
And I'm 25 now. So it's
cats live crazy long.
These cats, I think well, the crazy thing too is
20? Yeah, it's just cat lifespan is 12 to 18 years.
No, he's a dinosaur. But
holy shit,
at the same time, I can't remember if I read this somewhere. Some scientist, some dude that was just studying at something. I can't remember what the thing was. But he made a drug for cats just because he just discovered it. That so most cats, the reason they die is their liver fails and they die of liver failure. And this dude just found this drug off of some random mushroom or something. I can't remember how he found it.
Of course, it was a mushroom.
But it just it prolongs the cat's. It's a 1 dose thing, and it prolongs the cat's liver function by 10 years. So so because of that one drug, cats' life expectancies, if they take it, just jumps by 7 years.
Holy fuck,
which is crazy.
That's actually dope.
Which is mind blowing to me too, because I was thinking about that. I'm how much? It's crazy that we've gotten to a point as a species where we're so smart, but we're also so dumb because we refuse to look at some stuff. We don't know what we don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There could be some mushroom out there that if you cook it in a specific way with this other chemical, it creates the cure for cancer. It's like, what?
Yeah, you're kind of like referring to like psychedelics and stuff. You mean, or
Not
what?
even like psychedelics. Just like we just don't know so much about the world still. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's something I thought I read some stat somewhere. It might be completely wrong. It probably is wrong. But it's
Well,
like
on what?
90% of I don't know, I think I just read it or maybe I heard it. Oh no, I was watching a video and the dude was like talking about mushrooms and he said something like I don't know what the exact number was, but it was really
A
high.
lot of mushrooms.
It was like we don't know nothing about like over
We don't know
70% of mushroom.
nothing.
Yeah, it's just like cuz like okay, so this was I don't know if you've watched there's this one YouTube channel that's been popping off recently called Ants Canada. He was kind of
Okay.
big when we were younger, but then he like kind of took a dip and he's back now. He made this giant vivarium. I think we talked about this
I
in his
remember.
house. And recently he was going to try and introduce a new species of ants to his vivarium. And these
Mm-hmm.
ants somehow, no one knows how they do it, but they're like a weird they have like a weird symbiotic relationship with a specific mushroom that only they know how to grow, which is
Oh.
crazy. Like they have to make their nest
Yeah.
in a specific way, and then like other ants that have made the mushroom in the past, like their spores fly away, and then those ants go up and eat those spores, and then they go back down to their nest. And then if they made their nest in a specific way, after thunderstorms, that mushroom starts growing, and then they eat on it more to make more of their like more things. And it's just like this crazy thing where it's just
Whoa,
like,
dude.
and yeah, and the crazy thing is he was talking about he's like scientists have not figured out how to make this mushroom happen. Like
Dude, the thunderstorm part is crazy too.
yeah, because it's like yeah, it's just like
Like
scientists
this
have been
mushroom only
working
grows on lunar
because
eclipses.
yeah, because these mushrooms are like apparently delicacies. They're apparently really tasty and they don't harm you in any way. So people will like
Mm-hmm.
after thunderstorms will just go out and like pick them and then bring them to farmers markets and sell them for a decent amount of money for a
Holy
mushroom.
shit, that's cool.
And scientists are like, dang, we could get money off of this. Let's try and figure out how to grow these in a lab. And no one's figured out how to do it yet. So it's just like,
Whoa, whoa.
so it's just like these huge things about like mushrooms, and there's probably a bunch of other plants and aquatic life that we just have no clue anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Holy
could
shit,
be like
dude.
the cure for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just googling mushrooms while you were talking too. It says like they can help prevent cancer about some stuff that we already know about. So there's probably ones that stop it. It's actually dope, dude. Cool. I just learned something.
For
Successful day. Or
I
learned
will
that something
I will
exists.
do a hardcore plug for Ants Canada. That guy's doing amazing work on his channel right now.
Maybe he could plug us, honestly.
I think he just hit 6 mil, so that'd be pretty sick if he did.
He's a big guy,
Yeah,
huh?
he hits.
Holy
I think
shit.
he just hit like 6 million subscribers or something. I can actually double check
Yeah,
that.
that's right. I just googled it. 6 mil plus.
But yeah,
This guy's fucking weird. Oops.
peop-
Oh, I see his terrarium thing.
it's huge, and he built 2 of them. One's on top of the other one, so he's like a multi-floor thing.
Dang, bro. Do you ever see anything besides the back of this guy's head? That's like what that's what like all of the
No,
thumbnails
he
are.
doesn't. He doesn't
Fucking
really
back of his
show
head.
his face in any of the videos. I have seen what he
It's about
looks
the
like because
ants.
he has a second channel that um he does vlogs and stuff for. Because I was super curious because I started watching that show and I'm like, and everyone like usually he was just in his one room showing off his vivarium, but then every once in
Uh-huh.
a while it would just like cut to him and he's just like somewhere in his house. I'd be like, how big is this guy's house? I'm like, someone had to have
Yeah,
done like a room tour with this guy, and
where did he
he like lives in the
how did he get all this
Philippines.
money, bro? Oh shit.
He was from
Okay.
Canada and then he moved to the Philippines because I think like it's more
There's more
ethical.
ants there.
Well, yeah, and then like there's a whole. I've been learning so much about ants from this guy.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually very interested in this
um,
now.
apparently there's a whole ethical debate in the ant keeping community that like you shouldn't import ants to have them as pets. So say like where we
Bro, who
are.
gives a fuck?
Well,
You know
the
what I
reason
mean?
why is because ants.
An
There's
ant.
actually a big reason why there's a big debate. It's because ants are
Yeah,
so small, and like,
they could
but
escape.
they're small, but they're also a big part of ecosystems.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, that's happened in the past where like we've introduced ant species to new sections, and those ant species are just like super territorial, so they end up like wiping out a giant chunk of like forest because they're like, this is our forest now, and they'll just like get rid of everyone else.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
So they're
Never mind.
like,
This does matter.
yeah, these ants from the jungle are really, really cool, but if you end up letting them out in the wild of like rural, like in the middle of nowhere in Ohio, it's either gonna like destroy the ecosystem or those ants are just gonna like die a very painful death. And either way, that's like not ethical. So just
Yeah.
like, so I think
Yeah, you
that's
don't
why he
want to
moved to the
destroy shit, bro.
Philippines, is because he's like,
Because
there's
he's
more
like, there's no
ants.
laws there,
Well, no, I think
or
it's because
what?
there's more ant species down where he's living, so he can like
Okay.
be like, hey, look at all these ant species I have.
Damn, but that is
Because I guess when your
crazy.
entire channel is revolving around ants,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have a lot of ants.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna have to scale up at some point. How did he get? Where did he get the money to build these crazy giant ant
I
terrariums?
think
That's what
just
I'm kind of curious
YouTube,
about.
because that's all he just doesn't do. He just has like 3 YouTube channels, I think.
It all
And
started.
then
He had a live stream of an ant farm, bro, and then
and
he just
then
made money from that.
and then I think because he moved to the Philippines, I think maybe the money conversion is way different. So he probably moved to an area that made him even richer, if I had to guess.
Well, I know in Canada you get fucked hard with taxes and shit.
But
Uh,
so yeah, like he has like a crazy house. I was like looking at, because he did do a house tour. He's like,
Damn,
it's
bro,
crazy.
one Canadian dollar is worth 41 Philippine pesos.
Yeah, so if he gets paid and if he sits in Canada for a few years and makes a decent amount of money, then goes over to the Philippines.
Yeah, I think Jamaica has a crazy conversion rate too. U.S. Jamaican dollars. Yeah, dude, $1 in the U.S. is 156 Jamaican dollars.
Is that why everyone flees to the? No, they flee to like some islands, don't they? I don't know if that's Jamaica.
What, Hawaii?
No, they whenever like what was it? There's always like some
Is
random
that a
people
million?
whenever they like when crypto was really big, when like big scammers got caught for doing something and they were gonna get
Oh
arrested, they
yeah,
always went to some islands because like
the
the
Galapagos
U.S.
Islands.
Yeah, because like the U.S. had no authority or something,
Huh?
and they'd just be super
I don't know what
rich.
that is. What are they just?
I
You
don't
mean
know.
Dubai? I know a lot of rich people do shit through Dubai. Dude, that place is popping.
I've got no clue about where to flee. If I do something illegal, I'm fucked. Okay.
Yeah, so probably don't do illegal shit.
Not planning on it, but
Yeah, that's why, dude. That's why I kind of
who
want to like
knows?
buy a cabin or like
Oh,
a house not in the city before I buy my actual house, so that way I got like a escape quarters.
I don't know how long
Farm and
my
shit
mouse
there.
was on the screen, so I apologize if it was on someone's face for
Dude,
the
people
recording.
shouting, "Yeah, you moving!"
Get the mouse
It's like,
off your screen!
yeah, it's like watching videos in high school. And the teachers wouldn't move the shit off.
Dude, high school mouse moving was definitely a thing.
Yeah, throwback to high school.
Why won't the
I
uh why
we
won't
were
the thing go
talking.
away? Your mouse is on the
Alexander,
screen.
we were talking to our a person we're gonna have. What is it? An ordained minister who's gonna marry Alexandra and I. And she was talking about how she wishes she could go back to being a senior again in high school. And I was like, I don't want to, actually. That sounds.
Not having to pay taxes or as many taxes. Lit.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that great, dude. There's a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, I would rather be me now than me in high school. Because I understand more stuff now.
Hmm.
Except you had more arrogance in high school. Or I did, at least. You know, the kind of whole vibe was like, I know everything. And I'm 17. I know what's up. Wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't even think. I don't even remember half of what I did in senior year. I just remember I had like
That was
3 study halls basically.
it. I took a whole bunch of like art classes and shit. It was senior year was actually pretty chill.
Yeah.
The
So
hardest class I had was college algebra, and that was my second time taking the class. So it really wasn't all that different.
I can't even remember what my hardest class. Like my senior year was so easy. Maybe did we take
Mm-hmm.
human anatomy in
That
senior
was
year? No.
11th grade,
What did we
or
take
maybe
in?
10th. I remember because it was you,
Yeah, no,
Daniel, and
because
I. We were the
we
young
did have
bucks in there.
an older crowd. We were the younger ones there. So what the?
Yeah,
Maybe I
pretty
just
badass,
didn't
most of it,
have.
honestly.
Maybe I just didn't have a
Didn't we take
hard
like
class.
ecology and astrology? Not astrology, astronomy. Dude, imagine an astrology class. Got some fucking hippie teacher up there.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
You
No, we
know,
took. I think that was senior
my
year.
okay. Back to astrology. I
Uh huh.
think it's so funny that I've noticed this recently. People are so quick to hate on astrology, and then like I love how like the thing is it's just a bunch of like vague terms that could apply to anyone if you
Apply to
really thought
anyone.
about it.
Right. Right.
And then the funniest thing is like last week when we were up for your birthday, they made us do that. What
The
vegetable are you?
vegetable test.
That
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
vegetable are you? And I was laughing so hard because all the people that I know hate astrology and that's the thing they say. They took that question, they took that goddamn vegetable
Questionnaire.
quest and they're like, "Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god. That's
Yeah. I know
me.
so much.
I'm a garlic or
Uh-huh.
I'm a potato or whatever the heck." And it's just like, bruh.
It's the same shit. Yeah, literally the same type of
It's
thing
the
right
same
there.
thing. But it got you. So,
It did, dude. It was interesting. I'm a tomato. What are you?
pumpkin.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what that one kid called you. The poop tooth kid called you on the school bus way back, dude.
Way back.
Full circle, huh? It's kind of nice.
Did you want to tell that story for the audience so they understand the reference?
Yeah. So when Seth and I were in like, I don't know, maybe kindergarten, first grade, something like that.
I was very young.
Yeah, there was this kid because we'd always sit in the same bus bench seat, and there was this kid in front of us that had like a dead tooth, so it was like brown, and he was like it was a poop tooth. And he'd always kind of like bully the two of us, which is kind of fucked up because he was smaller than both of us, so kind of bitch on
I
us
felt
there.
like,
But
well, we were kind of like a bitch, but he never like did anything physical, and
he was just rude, yeah.
and his like verbal attacks were always just like, what, like even, we're joking about it today because obviously it didn't hurt us that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Because so it's
But
like,
yeah, he called us one day. I can't remember anything else that kid said, but I remember this when he said you had a pumpkin head and then I had a squash head. And then I was
yeah,
like, well, you got a poop tooth, and he fucking punched me, dude. And then we both just kind of like sat there like on the bus, silent the rest of the ride back.
I just thought it was so
Fucking
funny that
crazy.
it's just like, yeah, like I wouldn't even, I'm like, yeah, he was technically a bully, but like looking back on it, like the insults, I think even back then,
They're dumb, yeah.
we never really retaliated because they're just like, what the fuck are you talking?
Meaningless,
Yeah, he
yeah.
just like said stuff and we'd just be like, what the fuck are you talking about,
He'd be
dude?
like, you look like you eat your vegetables. You're like, what?
It's like,
What does that even
okay,
mean, dude?
can you turn
Yeah, that
around and
kid's
leave
whack.
us alone now? No.
Yeah, yeah. That kid actually had no friends.
Um,
I wonder what his home life was like. Maybe he said that
well, he
stuff.
definitely didn't brush his teeth.
Yeah, dude, definitely not. Fucking poop tooth.
Um,
Kid sucks, dude.
but yeah, going back to, I don't know if I fully went on my rant about like how
Oh
many
yeah, about the
OnlyFans models
vegetables.
there are.
Oh yeah.
Even farther back. We're
Yeah,
going
dude.
way back.
Way back to I don't know.
15 minutes ago or however that was.
Yeah.
It's so weird because you'll just be like going on Instagram or something and you'll just be like, oh, bet that person has an OnlyFans, and you just like move on.
Click it. Yep.
Or you
You're
like,
right.
or you'd be like, all right, let's just prove my theory. And you click on their profile and they have the link in their bio and you're like, yep,
Mm-hmm.
there it is. Moving
Yep.
on. But no,
It's
like
like
literally this happened to me like 2 days ago. I just got like this random person adding me on Snapchat. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, do I know this person? So I added them back just to be like, because I don't use Snapchat except for like doing like random daily things to other people I know use
Creeks.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
So I don't like actively use it to be like if I were to meet a new person, I wouldn't be like, yo, can I get your Snapchat? You know, that wouldn't be my first form of communication.
Yeah, phone number's the move.
But like I just was like, okay, maybe I met this person and I just don't remember who the heck what their name was. So I added them, and they started talking to me, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Are you some random OnlyFans person? And like, you got me. I'm like, why are you cold calling people on Snapchat? Get
Dude, gotta
out
get
of
that
here!
bag, boy. Gotta get that
Like, does
bag,
this
son.
work for you, lady? Don't be like that. No, I'm gonna be like that. This is weird as
Dude,
fuck.
no, you know what you do is you ask for samples.
I did not ask for samples. I'm
They
gonna be
send you some
honest.
samples, and then you report them.
I didn't ask for
Got 'em.
samples, but I definitely blocked them. I'll say that much because I'm like, why are you cold calling people on this? Like, I feel like if you're cold calling on OnlyFans, maybe this isn't your profession that you should be doing.
Dude, they're just getting started. You gotta respect the hustle.
Well, go on, don't cold call me on Snapchat at least.
Yeah, make a bunch of Instagram videos or something.
I
So
don't
you can
know.
get
I
away with
think
more on Instagram.
it's just crazy to me that there's that much of an audience for that shit.
Yeah, man. A lot of lonely degens out there, unfortunate to say. And incels, too. Degens and incels. So.
Well, hell.
That's where the future's leading, brother.
I think it's
For some
time.
people.
Do you have how much more of your alcoholic beverage do you have? I think we should go for like another 5-10 minutes, but we should finish whatever we have in front of us for the rest of it. And for me,
Like right now, like at this moment. Yeah. Put her back.
because we're getting to that point where
Yeah, I don't know. I never check.
I got a timer
I never
running on
check
the
what
side.
time we start it.
We've been going for 57 minutes, and I'm gonna minus 5 minutes because I don't know how much of that beginning talk we do is gonna be in there or not.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be interesting because you actually edit it. So, slap her back.
Are you doing yours?
Those are the shakes. Oh yeah.
Your 5 beers versus my
I had
vodka
2 beers.
lemonade.
I had 2. Well, actually, there were 16 ounces, so almost 3.
Smells like alcohol. Drink responsibly, kids. No, don't drink, kids. I'm sorry. Drink responsibly, adults.
Yeah, no kids drink. That's bad. Their brains are still developing.
Ooh, baby. That last one did not taste good.
That's a backlash in there. We had this bottle of Tito's when I was in college, and I used chocolate milk as a chaser.
That is a terrible idea.
No, it's actually not too bad. But I put.
Wouldn't that curdle in your stomach?
I would put some in my mouth first. Huh?
Wouldn't that curdle in your stomach?
I don't fucking care, dude. There's acid in there. But I would use that. I would put some in my mouth before I took the swig, and then I accidentally like spit some back into it, and there was like
the Tito's
I don't know, maybe like a fifth of the bottle left. Yeah, it was, dude. It was kind of musty looking, so yuck. I got the rest of that bottle pretty much. It was awesome.
Disgusting.
Yeah, bro, it was really gross. It didn't curdle though, actually. So there you go. There's the answer to that. It was just foggy looking.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, it was. That's what everyone told me. They said never do that again, Nick. And I was like, heard. I won't put chocolate milk backwash in our Tito's anymore.
You know, for Tito's, they that's like a thing that I've always heard. Tito's always says
chocolate milk?
No, not chocolate milk. But they always say Tito's is handmade vodka. It's not handmade. How do they
do that?
It's not handmade.
How do you hand make vodka?
Tito's doesn't do it, so I don't know. But I feel like that should be illegal, shouldn't
it? Hand making shit?
No,
dude,
like saying you hand make, no, like saying you hand make something and then not.
Yeah, that's false advertising. That is illegal.
But I guess technically everything's handmade, right?
No.
Like as long as there's human involvement.
Oh, that's all it takes?
I don't know.
Actually, yeah. Like when you go to the grocery store and you see something that says like American made, the only qualification it has to pass is that it was packaged here, and then they can slap an American made label on it.
Oh, I thought they actually had to make it in America.
Nope, it just has to be like processed here, which means like you could go buy a steak that says American made, but it's from like New Zealand or some shit.
That last shot was a bad idea. I'm
Why?
feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Oopsie. It's a good thing we only got a few minutes
I'm not
left
gonna
then.
puke, but like, I'm officially
Your mouth's watering a little bit.
over the buzzed mark. We'll say that much.
Damn, dude. You know, I was thinking because the last couple times we've hung out, you've always come up to me and said, I'm way too drunk right now. I got drunk way too fast."
I do. I think that's the problem. And then I just like don't get more drunk afterwards. I'll just like cradle a
Because you
beer
want
for
to,
like 2 hours.
yeah, because you want to not get too far ahead of
Because I'm
anyone.
like, I'm way farther than everyone else is.
Yeah, but what I think I
One
just
of these
realized
days, I
is
just gotta
it
let
just might be
loose.
less for you. Yeah, have you ever puked?
Yes. But it's all
Yeah,
been
think
due
about
to
it though.
carbonation.
So it wasn't too much alcohol pukes.
I don't think so. Well, one was
That's actually kind of
because
impressive,
I
dude.
think I've only puked twice.
For like while drinking.
Yeah, and one of them was because I chugged something that was way too carbonated, way too fast.
Yep. I just
Because
did
we
that
were
on my
playing
birthday,
because
dude.
we were playing Burial Kart.
I saw you puke up a shot once
Oh, then
at
that's
Travis's
three.
birthday.
That's three. Then I forgot about that one.
But it's
But that
not.
one,
It wasn't
that
like a
shit
too
was
much
still
drinking puke.
cold. That shit was
Yeah,
still
yeah.
cold when it came out. And
I don't
that
think it
was
even
the
got.
worst vodka I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, dude, it was
Okay.
like Arctic Blue or
That
some weird
shit
shit
was
like that.
disgusting.
Yeah, it was cheap, bro. It was. I think it was the cheapest bottle I found in the liquor
It
store.
tasted like it. You literally, it had an on sale like tag that you put
Oh,
on,
dude,
like the
no, it was New
sticker on it.
Amsterdam. That's what it was.
It had a sticker that was like a percentage off. I've never seen that on alcohol before. You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
I got a sick
yeah,
deal on this tiny bottle of vodka that smells
yeah.
like straight rubbing
It's
alcohol.
yeah. It was New Am, dude. It was
That
New Am.
was the worst I've ever
Dude,
had.
it was so fucking funny. Dude, 'cause I remember we took this shot and I like looked over at you.
And I could,
I could see your face was kind of like,
yeah. You could
and then I
literally
like
see my
already
Adam.
started.
You could like see it in my neck going like,
Yeah, yeah. I remember I already started like backing up, and then and there was like a little bit of salsa chunks in there, or
yeah,
some
because
shit.
it was a pickle. Because I
Yeah,
ate a pickle
that's what it was.
beforehand. Literally
Yeah, and
everything
then
that came back up was fresh, dude.
yeah, it was. I don't even think it got all the way down your throat
No,
before it came back up.
it
Oh,
was
fuck, dude, that's so funny.
not good. That was the worst. And then the crazy thing is, that was like, I don't think that was the first shot I had, but it was like definitely
It was
early
kind of
on in
later
my
in the night.
shotting. No, I mean like in general. Like I think
Oh
that was
yeah,
like
yeah.
it wasn't the first, but it was definitely top 10. You know what I mean? Like it was definitely before 10.
Oh, first 10 shots
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember because
And I'm
took some
like,
convincing,
it was
dude.
probably like one of my first vodka shots. And the crazy thing is now I had that, and now vodka's my go-to anything. I feel like
Yeah, that's true. You are a
I want
vodka bad
that
boy.
and
I
do
like
that.
whiskey. I like whiskey. It makes me feel like a cowboy when I drink it.
Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. Anyway.
Nice, nice, dude. Riffing. Hold
Um,
on. Sorry, someone's knocking on my door. It was Jesus.
Jesus is
It was
taking the
God.
wheel.
Yep.
Okay then.
But yeah, I think that's it, dude. I think.
That's it. Hopefully by the time this episode gets shown, there's already 3 episodes out, and this is a week after those came out. If everything goes to plan. And then from here on out, we're clean sailing. We might have breaks around Christmas and holidays or busy times.
Unless we're good at planning, which probably not. But
We're probably going to have breaks around Christmas and holidays and stuff. But
yeah.
who knows? We might also have things where we're not on a weird thing and we're both like together on camera somewhere. So
That will happen.
for all the people that want to watch us grow, make sure you do whatever you have to do to follow us. I don't know if it's different on all the different platforms that we're planning on putting this out on.
Just click every button.
But just click all the buttons but the one that says downvote
Yeah, don't do that one. Don't do that one. Or block. I don't know if that's an option,
yeah.
but don't click that either.
Don't somehow click the block or report or anything like that unless you.
Yeah.
You know, just don't do that. I don't think we did anything to deserve that.
No.
But
no.
Make sure you do all that stuff, and I guess we will end it here. Do you have any last parting quotes that you want to give
parting
everyone?
Words. Don't get mad at people who drive poorly in traffic. It's not their fault. It is their fault. It is their fault. Think of them as someone with who's like kind of blind. Maybe they have a really bad stigmatism. That's why they're driving bad. You know, take some grace.
I guess.
It'll save you some anger.
Don't have road rage because then
try not to have road rage.
Then everyone drives bad.
Yeah. So that's the advice.
Good advice. Don't drink and drive. I almost just hung up the call instead of stop recording.